The tank node.
Hello again. This is one from yesterday.
I've got the
And I
orb.
think this is downtown. And I missed my chance to get in the vendor at the beginning because I just had to tell everybody on the server all about high blood pressure. Just because I was really worried about my high blood pressure for some. Well, I felt a little screwy. It's probably because I've been because I drank a diet soda or something. I had all that phenylalanine shit in me, which that stuff ought to be illegal. But anyway, well, I checked my blood pressure later and it was fine. So it was no big deal.
Attack the center node.
So yeah, I missed out on getting the vendor, and I missed out on getting all the vehicles. So I figured, well, I better head over here to the tank because nobody else might do it. I know Cybus is on the other team, and he loves to get the tank, so we want to keep Cybus away from the tank as much as possible. I almost always drive the tank up our own side of the map because it's safer. I want to spare the tank. I want to keep the tank around for a while. I don't usually want to rush forward with it and get killed in it immediately, because then you lose the tank. You can see Blue is already trying to shoot that tank node back down. I'm going to screw up though. I gotta go over this ramp. I don't really want to do it because Blue has the center and God knows what's over there. They probably got every vehicle. Oh, here comes one. Yeah, well, there's one down. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and now I'm gonna drive right into the path of the turret back there, and he's gonna take me down very quickly. And of course, well, there are people trying to heal me, but they were just taking me down too quick. So yeah. It's very easy in these big vehicles to rush them forward too quickly and lose them immediately, and that's really something you want, and people do it far too often, but it's easy to do, and I do it myself, because it's just a matter of, you have to make a judgment there, if you don't rush forward, well, you got to attack, right? But you don't necessarily want to do it, if all you're going to do is lose that big powerful vehicle, because it's important for your team to have that. Well, it's not really important, but it is important to keep the other team from having it for sure. Especially like I said with Cybus on the other team, because he loves to control the tank on this map. And
Defend the center node.
it's very effective if it's he uses it about as effectively as you can. I mean, he'll generally roll it straight into the enemy prime and then hold the enemy prime
Grab your orb.
until he's ready to, and then he'll move it out to center and hold the center with it, which is exactly what you want to do with these big vehicles. They're very effective that way. And he's good enough with it so that it's extremely difficult to kill that tank once he gets it into position.
Attack the tank node.
And usually, unless you got some really good players on your team, he's going to hang on to that tank for a while. He's going to do it on this one. I'm trying to cover for our tank here, but he's not actually going to last a real long time. They're not coming after with Manson just yet, but they will. I see a paladin coming up here. I want to whip around and get in position to suicide, but I'm going to blow the suicide,
Grab the shape charge.
Well, all I've got is this thing, but now the manas are coming in. I should have hung on to that Scorpion. They're going to take that tank out right away. And in the time it takes me to get back, I think I got two of these bastards on.
Attack the tank node.
And Cybus is in one of them. So now they got our tank down, and look, and just by a complete coincidence, Blue has the tank node. Well, of course, it's not a coincidence. On this map, this is what the teams generally almost always do. As soon as they see the enemy tank coming in, they'll take out that node and then take out the tank. Unfortunately, all too often you'll see,
I've got the orb.
if you got one team that's not quick about taking that tank node back, Blue will get that tank out. With Cybus on the other team, it's all about that tank. I mean, like I said, I don't care about getting the tank ourselves too much, but you definitely don't want them getting it. And you can see here that we're doing nothing about getting that tank node back, so it's really only a matter of time. Most likely he'll drive it into the enemy prime, but we'll see. He may drive it out here if he thinks he's got a chance of taking the center. That man that drove up into that upper deck, that's something those manas like to do. Hopefully somebody will take him out. Here comes the tank. No, that's the vendor. But we can get him down. He's no big deal. In the time when, okay, we do have people shooting down the tank though, but they're a little late. It's not going to really help. I mean, I don't doubt. I don't even have to look. I know. I'm dead sure that the blue tank is in the blue prime. If I happen to make a rush for it, I might see it. That orb there is doomed, unless he gets hold of it, Duke, maybe. And generally, if the other team has any sense, they'll have a vendor in that prime too to take out any mix that come in. I'm probably about to lose this vendor now. Yeah, there we go.
Grab the shape charge.
Oh, I'll pick up another vendor. Got to the left, get into a position here to chase off a blue mana. We're still holding the center. We got this Scorpion trying to come in and clear me out. I don't think he's gonna get it. He's got a turret on. Okay. Could grab that Berserk, I guess. It's not incredibly useful at this point, but I can use it to heal this turret anyway. And the bender too. There's a blue orb on the ground. That's a good place for it. Duke's gonna come in. I'm gonna lose control. I could have denied it really easy there, but unfortunately these shock balls, when you're using them with Berserk, they have this unfortunate tendency to prematurely detonate, and it really shortens your range, and it kind of reduces your. You kind of have to let off on the trigger a little bit so they can get out there a little bit before you detonate them. Lost the bender, but I got out in time. We got a blue guy coming in here trying to take our orb out. Let's see if I can get him out. Who is that? Kook. Yeah, we got him. There's another blue guy back there, but he's just shooting from a long distance. Let me see if there's any vehicles I can grab. Nothing. Let me get in the turret. Because the turret is important for defending the center. Here comes a bender. And blue's likely to come from that direction, but I gotta check the other approaches too, because they may come from there also. If I get a Scorpion coming in from behind me, they'll suicide on you right away. Yeah, there's a Scorpion. He's coming in from the other side though. Should be able to get him out. That's kerosene.
Attack the tank node.
You know, absolutely no progress on the enemy prime, and that's because, yeah, there is a tank in there. We're trying to get the tank node again, just in case by some miracle we manage to kill that blue tank. Meanwhile, we got all the light vehicles out here, which is exactly what you want to do in this game. This is the kind of approach that works. You know, you use the heavy vehicles to hold the critical node, which is their blue prime in this case. They got the tank and they're holding that, and they got every other light vehicle they can get coming out here messing with us. If they can get this center down, for any length of time, you'll see that blue tank roll out right away. He'll roll out right away and position himself under that underpass there, and then they'll play. Yeah, they just took the center. The blue tank will be coming out any second now, if they've got the blue tank, which I'm almost sure they do.
Attack the tank node.
I'm looking for it. They got the blue node holding the center. That blue tank is I can't see him. Where is he? Oh, this guy's probably gonna get me out. Yeah.
Attack the tank node.
I was Polish with the Scorpion that time. Okay. Our orb is holding the prime, which is really probably not a good idea. He probably should have made at least one attempt to take the center before they get that tank out there. Okay, we got the center shot down, but I'll bet you that tank is in the underpass. No, maybe not. Okay, here comes the tank. The tank was a little slow getting out here, but he's out here now. They just took that center back, so yeah. The tank will now drive into the underpass. It's just like clockwork. Meanwhile, we're screwing around here trying to hold our prime. I'm gonna screw up another suicide here. See if I can get this guy down anyway. Okay. There's fire in our prime because we have no defense here. You know, the first thing you need to do is get a vehicle in here to hold your prime. We have nothing, you know. It'd be nice to, the next best thing beyond the tank is a bender, but we don't have that yet. The tank's in the underpass. Notice, we have nothing in here. We got 1 or 2 people on foot, and what are they doing when they spawn here? Leaving the area immediately. We have no defense on the prime. It's just, it's just a matter of time under these conditions. So basically, I'm just hanging in this area. The tank can't hit me directly, and I'm basically just trying to get some. I'm trying to get lucky, maybe try to kill that tank, but I really have very little chance of doing it. Yeah, there's a bender in the way. He caught one of the emeralds. There's that tank. He's got a lot of cover in there. What we really need is go in there with a manta or something. But they're very good at shooting down them mantas too. If you're on a team that's any good, and this team is good, they won't just have the tank back there. They'll have a scorpion back there too, which is what we should have had when we had the tank under there. But I threw that scorpion away trying to take that pallet down. These scorpions really aren't much good because he'll see you coming. I could take out that bender now.
Grab the shape charge.
Okay, well, I know I'm wasting my time out there. I'm gonna try and get this thing into the prime, I believe. Well, I'm gonna knock down this blue orb. Blue is trying to bring their orb in, yeah. Which they might as well. We have no defense on our prime. I'm gonna stay out here and just hold this orb for a few seconds. Our orb is on the ground and nobody's picking it up. Okay, somebody got it. Hopefully he'll take it back. Oh, there he goes. No, he did not pick it up. Okay, well. Now I'm picking up fire and I'm about to catch a suicide. Okay, the man is all over me. Well, I should be able to get him. Okay.
Grab the Redeemer.
I really need to get this bender into the prime, but now I seen the nuke come up. And I gotta pick up the nuke, you know? I'd rather be back there defending, but somebody's gotta get this nuke, if for no other reason than to make sure that blue doesn't get it. I'm gonna get killed by an Avril trying to get out of that thing before it blows up. Hopefully I didn't drop that nuke. May get a chance to pick up the bomb here. It's not gonna do me any good whatsoever. I have no mana to use it with. I have 0 chance of sneaking up on that tank with it. I'm just gonna pick up the bomb and just to keep.
Attack the
well, I'm gonna drop this bender here because it's too badly damaged in case somebody wants to heal it. I'm gonna run this just on the off chance I can sneak up on that tank, but no, my suicide got deflected. This is really a long shot. If that tank is stupid enough to roll forward, I might be able to jump out here. No, just drop it. I think I managed to drop it before he nailed me. Yeah, see, this is just sheer desperation. He's very difficult to get. It's very difficult to kill Cybus in that tank. Anybody that's got a decent aim with that tank, and also Cybus is very observant. It's very difficult to sneak up on him. Now I'm trying to go back around the back way because I'm hoping maybe he's not paying attention. But he's gonna deny that suicide also.
Grab the shape
not
charge.
gonna work. Okay. He's not dumb enough to drive that tank forward where he's in range of the turret on top of the prime, or people on the roofs with Avrils. I'm just going to drive this to the prime and try to prepare some defense. We do have fire on the center, but that's really not going anywhere. Even if we shoot the center down, it's not really going to do us any good until we can get that tank out. Yeah, here we go. We got blue people messing with the prime. No defense in here whatsoever.
Prime node.
One or two people on foot. That's it. We got this blue scorpion trying to come. Got him out.
Defend
the tank is coming out. And we got a nuke in here. The tank will be rolling forward into our prime just as fast as he can right now because they figure that nuke probably took out whatever was in there, and it got me, and I was the only vehicle in there. The only other thing in there was a couple people on foot. I'm sure they're dead. Is the tank in there? No, the tank backed up. That's a good thing. He's still out there. Oh, we get that fender out. Yeah, I can't see the tank, but I know he's there. Yep, he backed right up. He's right back there. There he is, fully charged, getting all kinds of support. Yep. I have this crazy idea that if I can take that orb out, maybe somebody else on our team can take the center, but that ain't gonna happen either. Let me grab this vehicle, go back and try to defend the prime, because that's about all I can do at this point.
5 minutes.
It's amazing we're hanging on this long, but our team's actually not completely defenseless either. There's a paladin trying to come in from that angle, but he's not going to get anywhere with that. It's fun times there. Yeah, he's got enough sense. He's not. Oh, I'm gonna blow this completely. I should be able to get the defender out, but screwed up the shot.
The shape charge.
Okay, let me grab this vehicle. I'd rather be in the Scorpion,
Red
but this
core
one's
is
faster, and I'm
vulnerable.
kind of in a hurry because we just lost our prime. Amazingly, I don't think we're going to lose any points off the board. Got the Dom again. Oh,
Red
there's that
core
tank
is
trying to
secure.
come in. See, as soon as the next node comes down, the tank moves forward. That's exactly what you want to do with these heavy vehicles.
Grab the Redeemer.
Use the heavy vehicles to hold the nodes. As soon as the next node goes down, move the heavy vehicle forward, hold the next node. You know?
I've got the orb!
Attack the secure.
You can run through the map like clockwork like that. That's exactly what you got to do with the
The tank node.
The heavy vehicles do not attack. If you try to attack forward, if you try to run the heavy vehicles forward, you're just gonna lose them. Unless you got a lot of support. And if you got a lot of support, that means that node behind you is probably wide open. And if the other team has any sense, they'll just bypass that big heavy vehicle, that big heavy slow vehicle with all its support, and go take the node behind you. And then that big heavy vehicle is stranded. He's got to back up and hold the prime, which is what he's got to back up and hold the node, which is what he should have been doing in the first place. And I'm just gonna waste this bomb taking the tank node back. I'm looking for the enemy tank. I'm really not sure where he is, but I want to take this node out
Blue
because
core is vulnerable.
obviously we
3
haven't been
minutes remain.
spending enough time doing that. We've got the enemy prime amazing, so I might be doing a good thing here. But I'm pretty sure the blue tank is out there. Blue with Cybus on the other team. He's not going to waste any time. If he had the opportunity to grab that tank, he did. Either him or I think Kook is the other one that was flying the tank mostly all the
Blue
time.
core is secure.
One of them.
Attack
Okay, there's the
the
Scorpion. I like the Scorpion.
I've got the
It's
orb!
not quite as fast as the Manta, but I don't know. Maybe I guess it's a little bit. Well, it's depends. Okay, there's that tank. For once, we're gonna suicide. Okay, which is a good thing because we really needed that. And I'm just gonna have time to inform the team that yes, the tank is down. Before gets smashed by a Manta. Let me go in here. Because unfortunately I killed that vehicle because it was unoccupied. Blue still has their prime,
2
however.
minutes remain.
And they're getting and that's a bit of bad luck.
Think you have what it takes?
Our player just fired off a Deemer and hit me full in the face with it. It's not realistic that you can take a nuke to the face and have it do nothing but knock you back about 100 feet and just keep on going, but realism's not the point here. It happens. He's probably cursing me, and rightly so, because where's that tank? I'm gonna go tank hunting. Yeah, see the tank on the right?
Grab the
I'm gonna try and
shape
sneak up
charge.
behind me, but I'm sure he's seen me already. I don't know if that's
Attack
Cybus
the
in the tank
tank
or
node.
Kook in that tank, but yeah. I'm trying to be sneaky here, but he already knows I'm back here. Yeah, one shot. Yeah, that was Cybus.
Attack the tank node.
I'm sitting here thinking he's got to be using radar or something, you know. How did he know I was there, you know? I don't even know what radar is, but oh, there's that tank. Oh, yeah, once again. Suicide fails. Might as well run in here and get a few shots at him. No use whatsoever. He's got support. He's getting healed. We're almost into overtime though. We've got most of the map, and this is the only way we're gonna win this. Because Cybus's strategy of rolling the tank into the prime and holding the prime with him is gonna fail him at this point because
30
this
seconds
team is not
left.
completely incompetent. We can't take the prime, but we can damn sure hold the center. And really, that's all we have to do. Because we're getting ready to go into overtime now, and owning most of the map like this, we can just time the core out. Well, we may manage to take the prime a little bit too, which would be very helpful. The nuke is out there. I want to race out there and get that.
6, 5.
No, the center's down. The snow. That's very unfortunate. Blue got in there and picked it up just before I could grab it, and I'm going to fail to kill him. That's Coop.
I've got the
I'm
orb.
gonna let the team know there's a blue orb. There's a guy with the orb and the nuke coming on his way in. I'm gonna try and rush out here and get a vehicle that can deny a nuke out here almost immediately. I think Kook must have run into some opposition somewhere because he doesn't seem to be showing up. This guy does. That's Captain Quirk. Nah, he had a bomb. He was trying to bomb that center, but he ain't gonna get it. I probably won't get any chance to use this bomb either, but I kept Blue from using it, which is good enough. Double kill. Okay, I'm gonna dump the bomb on the prime just in case Blue manages to get any points on that center. But we're going to avoid that. We're going to be able to build up the center. I think, yeah, the tank's coming out. He's realized that he's realized that he pretty much has to come out. He doesn't have any choice about it. Well, that's relegated me back here. I don't really want to be here with that tank out there because that tank needs to die right now. This is not a good time for that tank to be out there. I was kind of hoping he was going to hang around at the center. Let me see if I can pick up them jump boots. Yeah, that'd be very helpful. I have this crazy idea that I'm going to sneak up on that tank. Some people might manage it. But I basically have zero chance of it. Yeah, he's just too observant, you know. Is it radar? Is it ESP? What is it? No, yeah, there he is, you know. You're in his field of view for half a second and he already knows. If you're behind him, he knows you're there. It doesn't matter. He was looking pretty weak, though. We may be able to shoot him down. Nope, they've got the center, and I bet they've got the tank holding the center, and they're shooting down our prime. But we're in overtime, too. This is not a good time for us to be holding less than half the map. Yeah, that tank is not there. That means they got it. Okay, well, I don't want to be here right now. I need to get out there and do something. Either hold the center, either take the center or hold the prime. Oh, there's a bender out here trying to take that node back out. Well, we don't really need to be losing the tank node right now either. This is going to fail too. The Manta can actually flip that bender over, but I'm going to fail to do is try to back up and get hit by them shock bolts. Yeah, once again, absolutely no defense in our prime. Well, who am I to buck authority? We lost the tank. We're now at a disadvantage. We're still ahead. If we get that tank out, which is a big hit. Well, he may be down. They may have lost that tank. That's why they were so desperate to get that tank node back. Yeah, okay. Well, get a few bombs out there. Took out the node and somebody else got the orb running. Well, this may work out. They lost their tank, so we managed to take the center back. No doubt they'll have another tank, and they do have the tank. Oh, here comes that tank, and they're going to lose the tank again. Because I got the berserk. He's going to run it forward, and he's going to lose it right there. There you go. That's why you don't want to run the tank forward, but they're desperate. A little bit more desperate maybe than they should be, because they're not that far behind. Might have been better for them to roll the tank into the prime at that point, except they're not really that good at taking nodes without that tank, actually. And they can do it, but they're feeling like they don't really have the time required. You know, it takes them a little too long to get them nodes without the tank, and they don't really have that kind of time right now. They've got about, I don't know how long it takes to tick down 50 points. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 minutes or something. But yeah, now it's definitely too late.
Killing spree.
Yeah, we're gonna take their prime now. They're desperate to get that tank back, but it's definitely too late now. If we get their prime down, there's just no way back to that point. Especially if I can get this bender up on the. I'm not even worried about getting the bender up on the dock. I might be critical here and ask the question, why am I the only one in the enemy prime? Is there something to do in this game other than take the enemy prime? Is there something more important for us to be doing? No, I don't think so. There's a blue bender trying to take the prime back, and he may get it too, unless we get off. Okay, there he is. He's down. Yeah, I think he's down. Well, let me get the berserk. and a Scorpion, not the best combination. But listen, okay, well, we do have vehicles on their way. I bet there's that tank coming in. Once again, that's a lot. There's no way. I knew I wasn't going to get that. That's kooking that Goliath. Well, that's a ray of hope. Actually, he's really good in the tank too, so that's not really all that much hope for us. And given how miserable we are at killing that tank, I'm going to fall back immediately to the center, and yeah, at this point all we got to do is hold the center. We got the tank node, so all we got to do is hold that center for a few seconds. Yeah, we got him. We must have done some damage on their core while we had their fire. There's that tank, desperately. No, that's the Paladin. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's too late for them at this point. And that should be they're taking the tank node back. Well, that's probably not the worst thing. Okay, have a good